Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So today is our Make It Monday index card Scrabble piece challenge. Let's just get into it. We're doing the letter L. Okay, so I pulled out all of my L stuff. I had a close call, guys. I couldn't find I want to do 3 index cards and I couldn't find 2 more Scrabble pieces. I only had the 1, and I went on a hunt, found it in my craft room. Thank goodness I hide things from myself. And I found 2 more Scrabble pieces, so I'll be using these 3 Scrabble pieces on this project today. I went ahead and pulled out my 5x8 and my 3x5 inch Scrabble index cards and rounded the corners. That's all I've done so far. So let's just go ahead and slide these out of the way and get started. I just pulled a bunch of little scraps from my stash just to give some interest to the project. This is just some scrap rice paper that I made, as well as some really old newspaper from the San Angelo Times, I believe it's called, from like 1963. Okay, so that's that. I also pulled some dictionary paper, which I went ahead and coffee dyed, and look at how good this came out. I'm so like really happy about how this came out. I coffee dyed about 2 or 3 sheets, and they're both L words. Okay, so I went to the dictionary, found the L section, ripped out some pages, and we're using it. All right, so not to make this overly complicated, it's all the process of using up what you have in your room, in your crafting space, and I am just going to tear and go from there. Okay, so I want this big letter L in the project, but we don't need to know all of these words over here. So I'm just going to tear this like so. Tear off the edge over here. This paper doesn't even need inking because it's just all crispy and coffee dyed and really pretty, so I don't even need to ink it. I will place this on the larger of the 2 cards for now, and yeah, yep. So whatever is like overhanging, I'll just tear from the corners and work my way around. So I hope you guys are having a crafty day, because, you know, this is my favorite time of year. I love the fall, and I love talking about the fall. Like, I really do just love the fall. So far, this is what I'm working with. I have like some interest going on here. I can do something like that. My paper still shows through my rice paper. I like how that looks. I'll find a bigger piece. Let's see if I can find a bigger piece. Yeah. So yeah, that'll go there. This will go here, and that'll go there, and that'll be my base. All right, and I'll probably do something similar on the next couple of cards. So let's just go ahead and start gluing stuff down. I'm using Elmer's all-purpose, or this is extra strength glue actually, and I'm just gonna apply glue everywhere and then set the papers onto the card, because these pages are super fragile, and this is just glue stick. It'll dry pretty quick. So yeah, I just don't want to rip these papers any more than I need to, and glue stick works really well, especially for what we do here in the craft room. Glue stick is like, it's like a staple, and a staple is like a staple as well. Anyway, so yeah guys, I hope y'all are doing fun stuff in your crafting spaces and really taking advantage of the weather. I know like here in Florida it doesn't really matter, but in other places where there's snow on the ground, you know, you really wanted to have stocked up on your supplies during the fall and really spend some time in your crafting space and making things, because I love to make things. But yeah, this is just that time of year. Now this right here feels like it has some wax paper still attached to it, or parchment paper. So I'm going to try to remove it. If I can't get it off, then I'll go with a second, a different page. But it looks like it may peel off with a pokey tool. Let's try that. I don't want to rip the actual rice paper, but I don't want it to be, I don't want the what do you call it, parchment paper to stay in the project, because it makes the paper really thick, and then it's not rice paper at that point. So I will try to peel off as much as I can from here. Hopefully it's a good bit. Otherwise, I'll go with another piece of rice paper that's already ready to go. I should have checked this before, and I didn't. Yeah, it's not working out. So I do have like a little piece here that's coming off, but yeah, this just did not remove really well from the parchment paper, but this one will do the trick just as good. So I'm just going to apply some more glue stick directly on top of these two that I've put down, and pop on my rice paper right here. Okay, so there's my base, and now would be probably a good time to ink. If you want to ink, I'm going to just go with the old standard, for this card, the old standard, this is my favorite, brown ground espresso. So I'll just go around the edges with this. And yeah, and then we get to start layering some items on top and really making this pop. So we're at L, which happens to be the 12th letter of the alphabet, and I'm pretty excited. Like, we've been doing this for 12 weeks already, and yeah, things are just sailing along. So yeah, wherever you have lifting, just put some more glue stick and then go from there. So I have a number of embellishments on my desk. Okay, so we are just going to go, you know, just crazy with the L's. I got this from AZ, so thank you AZ for these little stickers. Yeah, I'm just going to use it in the project. I'm going to add a little bit more Fabrifix to the back of these. This is a Dollar Tree item, and I know that because I had a pack to make some cards with, and there's a little button on there, so I like that little element of it as well. And this right here just gives it some texture. There's some wavy paper under there, a button, and then the word laugh, which of course starts with the letter L. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and glue down our Scrabble piece. And I'll put this down here in this corner. I'm glad I've rounded my corners prior to, because it helps. Now, in my large vinyl stickers, I did not have a capital L, just a lowercase l. So this is the one I'm going with. It looks like, just looks like a straight line, but, or an I. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. And let's see, I will put these leaves on here. Whoops, that tore. I wonder if any more of this is gonna tear. Okay, so it's just the bottom piece of the leaf that tore. So I will place this right here on the edge. And it's not sticky enough, so again, glue stick will work, and it'll increase the stickiness of these old stickers that I have here. Okay, so far so cute, guys. I mean, this is really starting to come along. So okay, I got my Scrabble piece. I can move these other two out of the way. I have here a heart and the word love. Now, does a heart always represent love? Can you love something without a heart in it? I don't know. I'll play with that later. That's a key. Okay, we're gonna do lips. I mean, we're gonna do leaves on this one. I have tons of leaves here. yeah, let's just do leaves on this one. And I'll place this other sticker on here as well. And this will be one other item that we've used up completely. I can throw this in the trash, or you can save this because this is like a piece of vellum, so, or acetate, sorry, not vellum. This is piece of acetate that you can definitely keep and use in your projects, so that's what I'll do. Even though I have lots of acetate, but yeah, you can always just save your trash, guys. Like, you don't have to throw it away right away. And if you're unsure of what to save, just save it anyway. And then as you go through your stuff, you can decide, well, I've never used this and I could throw it out, or, you know, this didn't serve me any purpose and I can throw that out. But it's, I mean, it's always reconsider saving some of your trash so that it doesn't, you know the deal. Recycle, reuse, recycle. So I'm just going to pop a bunch of these little wooden laser cut leaves all over this project. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think, do I have any leaf stamps? So my next one will be love, and then I will do llama for the third one. So yeah. I do have this big package of leaves, so let's try some of these. Oh, let's see, which one? These have some glitter on it, so I'm not a big fan of that aspect of it, but these are like double layered they have like little pop dots on it, and they're doubled up, so I think this will give some height to the project as well as some interest. So I'll just put that little leaf right over there. I still have lots of these laser cut leaves, so I'll just keep adding and gluing these down wherever I think a leaf should go. And I'll put this looks like a Canadian leaf. What tree is that, guys? Canada. Maple leaves? Not a Canadian leaf, but you know, on their flag they have a leaf that looks like a maple tree, I think is their tree. So I will just place this one right up there, okay? And save these others for another project. Okay, that's plenty. I do still have my colored leaves that I want to use, so let me find one of these different than a maple. Let's use this yellow. That'll pop on here. So yep, I'm just gonna put this yellow leaf on here. I think I have this tree in my backyard because these leaves fall into the pool all the time. Okay, there's that one. And another one wants to play. Let's see. Do I add two? I can. It's my project. I can do whatever I want. Let's do two. This one just fell out of the box. No coaxing from me. I guess I stole his little friend and he wanted to go with. So now we have those two right there. And not too shabby so far, guys. I think I'm gonna put this one aside for just a second and probably let's just go on to the next one. So again, I am just going to do some coffee dye dictionary paper on here. I mean, look how crispy and really cool that came out. I love it. This edge does need to be inked a little bit, but not a whole lot, because I want to use this side of the paper. And I will place that down just about anywhere. I just need to tear off this bottom section right about there. Okay, I'm going to glue this down now and then work on the rest of the background base. I'm just getting the coffee off of my glue stick. Okay. Alright, that looks pretty good right there. And I said I want to do lips on this one, so there's another L word. So maybe I'll do lips and love without the heart. Yeah, I'll do love. Here's another sticker from AZ with the word love on it. I know I haven't even finished my background yet. Let me hang on. I'm moving a little too quickly. I need to finish up the background. So where is my... I have here some more newspaper and some more of my rice paper, but I can also just stick with some coffee dyed dictionary paper. Let me see what else I have. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I have this entire page of leaves from the dictionary. I was supposed to do that on the leaf page. Oh well, it's going on the love page. I completely forgot. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that right in the dictionary there was a whole page of various leaf forms. So, yep, this is going in here. And I'll just, sorry crispy coffee dyed section, but you're not part of this for today. Okay, so again, just glue stick on the card everywhere, and we'll work out where things go afterwards. Okay. Okay, and then I'll put some newspaper up here at the top. And glue down this dictionary page. And wherever has no glue, I'll just lift it and pop some glue down. Okay, so there's that. And right here in the center is where I'm going to place my rice paper. And on top of the rice paper is where I'm going to place my letter L in the form of an index card. I mean, in the form of a Scrabble piece. I always mix those two up. Like, why do I do that? Anyway, right there will be my letter L. Okay, so there's that. What did I say I was going to put on here? Oh, love. We're doing love today, guys. It's time to spread some love. That'll go there. My big love in the laser cut wood pieces will go right about here. Okay. And what else do I have? I have lips. Let's put some shiny lips on here. So I think this has a plastic coating on it because it's more of a mirror. And it does. Oh wow, wait till you see this. Ugh. Isn't that cool? Let's see, I'm going to place these really large lips right up here at the top. It's like a little mirror. I'm going to add some more glue. Some more glue to it. And I'm just using Fabrifix glue because it dries quickly and clear and it's permanent. So I don't know what this material is, but yeah. Anyway, it's going on here. Fabrifix should hold it together. Okay. So I have those lips, and then I have these other smaller lips. These are just, again, wooden pieces that are laser cut. And I got this in a package at the Dollar Tree. So this was probably around Valentine's Day, I think. I have pink lips and red lips. And I think I'm just going to place this other one, whoa, right around the love sign. Okay, so there's that and that. And what else have I got down here? That's pretty much it. So all that's left to do is to add my letter L. This is my large vinyl letter L. Just gonna pop that down right in here. And this one we can call done as well, right? I think so, don't you? Yeah, okay. All right, so I'll put that one aside and that one aside. All that's left is this little one to do. So I'm gonna go in with, again, just dictionary paper, and this card is a 3 by 5 inch index card, and it's small enough to have just one piece of dictionary paper. I can tear it into two and then just use it on here. And then I have, that's the one that didn't work. Let's see, some of that newspaper. Oh, look, it says looking back. I think I'm going to cut this so that I can get the words looking back. I should have put this on the mirrored lips. That would have been cute. But again, the letter L has it has a 1 point value on the index card. So if you do 2 or 3 of these, you already have 2 points. So, yep, there's that. Oh, it's getting warm in here. But on this one, I think I'm going to do the llamas. I love some llamas. I went to an alpaca farm once, and they were pretty interesting, and I bought my mom some alpaca fur, or wrong thing. I bought my mom some alpaca, I guess, fur to make yarn. So Mom, if you're watching, how's that yarn going? Have you spooled yourself any balls of yarn yet? I bust my mom's chops all the time because she's a slacker. First of all, I told her I'm going to the alpaca farm, and then she begged me. She was like, bring me some alpaca fur. And I did. I brought her back like 40 kilos, or however they measure it, of alpaca fur, which is like a huge garbage bag filled with alpaca fur. And I don't know if I physically took it to her or if I mailed it to her, but I'm yet to get an alpaca sweater. I'm yet to get an alpaca scarf. Okay, Mom? Just saying. Get on your job. It's the season. It's sweater weather season, and I don't have an alpaca anything. So I'm just gluing down the base on here, again using just dictionary paper. And you know it's dictionary paper because the Webster's old dictionary had these little thumb notches or cutouts on it, and I thought that was always so interesting. You could just stick your little fingers. Well, it was so interesting when I was little, so I would just stick my little finger into into those little notches and then flip to the page. I just found that to be so interesting, and that's the little things that you don't really think about or appreciate anymore. So here's my L. I'm going to do some llama stickers. Some llama stickers. Oh, these are clear. Oh, I wonder what they'll look like. Oh, wow. Let's try it. I'm just going to put one on here. You can barely tell it's there. That is so cool. I'll give him a little friend. He's looking forward. I'll put his friend facing straight ahead. Wow, you can't even tell. That's neat. All right, and in between them, I'll put this little cacti. I know it's a cactus, but you know, Southwest llama, think about it. All right, so I have a double pack of llamas here. See that they even included a a cactus sticker. A cactus, what do you call this? Stamp. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it, guys. I am losing it. But I am going to put the word I love llamas on here. I'm going to use my VersaFine Clear. It hasn't let me down yet. I like VersaFine. When I discovered that it works as well or even better than the StazOn, I was hooked. I was like, yes, I'm using this forever. Why didn't somebody tell me that this ink is so good? So yeah, I've been in love with it ever since. And then I discovered the Claire. Now I don't know the difference. Maybe one of you do. If you do, just put it in the comments down below. What's the difference between the standard VersaFine pigment ink for fine details, Claire pigment ink? I guess it doesn't have fine details. Like, I mean, what's the difference? So that's all it says. I'll place this llama up here. I'll put him on the side. And part of his ear is missing, but it's all good. Ha! How cute. Okay. So we're doing llama love on this one. And couple of cacti. So I will also stamp. I'm going to stamp this big cacti right here. Just to tie it together, guys. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no rules. There are no rules, really. Other than the fact that you have an index card and Scrabble pieces. Other than that, there are no rules. So have fun with your stuff. And, you know, don't let me stop you. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. Clean off my llama. Alright, I think that's pretty much that. And I will place my letter L on here. What else do I need to put on here? I think because we're talking about llama love, I can just put the heart on there. Do I even need it? We'll see, maybe. And I'll put my, good grief, Charlie Brown, what happened? I didn't close my ink. Okay, so I will just put my Scrabble piece down here. Or should I put it up there? Nope, I like it down there. And what else? What else? I don't want to like look back and be like, I should have used that. Oh, I could put a button on here. I have my whole jar of buttons sitting on my desk, and because I put those little love labels on with green buttons, both of them had green buttons, love and laugh. I'm just gonna put, let's see, I can put a little red button anywhere on here. So, yep. I'm just going to tear a little piece of this rice paper. And I'm just going to apply some Fabrifix to it because it's quick. And, but it's wet, right? So I can slide it around until I get it where I want it. And then I'll put the button on top of it. Yeah, right about there. Put the button, whoops, put the button on top of it, and then I'll glue down my letter L. You guys have been so patient. Like, I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Like, the channel is growing and I'm very pleased about that, but y'all have been very patient with me, and just really nice, very nice people on in this community, this YouTube community. Sometimes I don't always get it right, and sometimes I'm just winging it, but I do let y'all know that I'm not perfect. I'm not you know, I don't always know what I'm doing. And this community on YouTube, you guys are the best. You're very, very, very nice, very patient with me, and I do appreciate all of you who subscribe to the channel, all of you who watch the videos, and definitely all of you who comment in the comment section down below. I mean, and if you're clicking on those links and shopping from those links that I gave you, just let me know. I don't know who's buying what. Doesn't say anything. It does not tell me. But yeah, if you are using those links, just let me know how they are working out for you, and tell me if you guys have anything that you want to see in those links. I can always just pull an Amazon affiliate code for you guys and put it there. This way, you know, I've done all the hard work for you. I've already done the research, found the items, you know, and then you just click on a link. Like, it's just so simple. In my little box here, I pulled a ladybug. I have a bunch of little ladybugs, and maybe I'll put 2 on here. I put 1 on this button, and I'll probably put a second one somewhere near that little shiny cactus or cacti or cactus. I'll put one right, oops. I'll put one right about here. I think if you see a ladybug in the desert on a cactus, it's your lucky day. It really is. Go for it. All right, so there's that. And I think I have I have this little charm right here. Let me grab a tool to use. Let's see. I'll use my fingers. I'm going to try to use my fingers because I don't have my tool on my desk. So I'm just going to try my darndest to get this open. And I'm going to loop that little charm that says love on there. Oh man, this might be the challenge of the day. Alright, give me 2 ticks. I'm going to grab my tool, open this jump ring, loop it through the charm, and then we'll move right along. Alright guys, I went and grabbed my little tool, and I put 1 eyelet in there, and I'm going to put, oops, I'm going to put a bigger eyelet. Not eyelet, jump ring. I also did put an eyelet on the index card, so I realized I need a larger jump ring so that I can go through, I'm holding this all wrong, so that it can go through the eyelet without crushing the paper. So just keep that in mind, like where you place your eyelet will, where you place your eyelet will determine what size jump ring you're going to need to use on your projects. So if you place your eyelet closer to the edge, then you can probably get away with one of these smaller jump rings. I thought I was close enough to the edge on that, but apparently not close enough. So I just had to grab a larger jump ring, and now I'm closing it up onto the eyelet, and there we have the word love. As soon as I get it to flip over, there we go. All right, so there we have that. Love and llamas and a couple of ladybugs. This little ladybug on this cactus looks like a little flower, because cacti do, they bloom little flowers. So if you weren't aware, that's a ladybug, not a cactus with a flower on it. All right, so I have a couple of vinyl stickers. This little L will go right here. And let's go back and look and see where we are with what we've got left. This one will get the number 12, And you and I are the only ones who know what this number 12 represent. So place that right there. And I have my other little L sticker. I'm just gonna put him right up here, partially on this leaf. Okay, I think we're about done. I'm going to ink my edges with aged mahogany on the smallest card with the llamas, and probably on the other one with the lips. So yeah, I'm just inking around the edges, and I think we're done with that. Yeah, that is looking pretty cool. And if you go in too heavy on one side, feel free to go in heavy on the other side. Like, try to balance out your inking, because that was an accident and now I have all of this. Okay, so let's do the lips. This is the smaller card, the 3x5, is actually very, what's the word? It's not very thick cardstock or index paper, you know? So it just so happens that while I was gone and working on my eyelet and my little charm, I had to double up my index card. So there's 2 index cards back here. I had to glue it to double it up, and because it just wasn't sturdy enough to hold that charm in place, and I had already started with the hole and the eyelet and the whole 9 yards. So that happened, and then so I doubled up the card, and it's much stronger, but it's also kind of wet, so that's why my ink smudged. That's where I was going with that. Anyway, it is kind of wet, but it is what it is. And yeah, my fingers are covered in ink. But it's not a good day in the craft room if you're not covered in something, ink or glue or confetti. All right, I think I want to put a button on this card. Maybe a little yellow button, just for no reason whatsoever. I'm going to put it right up here by these 2 leaves. I think I see a better one. Okay, I'm going to put this one. There we go. All right, that's it. That's definitely it. All right, I think I've accumulated 3 points total for these 3 cards right here. So here's my leaves or leaves. Here is my Llama Love with a little love charm up there at the top of the index card. And here are the lips in love that I did as well. So there's that. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Like, I really think we really scored on the letter L. We did a great job. And I'm going to leave you right here. And by we, I mean we're all winning. we're all doing this together. All right, so yeah, I'm going to leave you here. Hope you guys have a crafty day. Don't forget to check out the links down below. Hit the bell for notifications after you've subscribed to the channel. And thank you for each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel and you know, watching my videos. If you find interest here or find these videos useful to you at all, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll definitely talk to y'all in the next video. All right, guys, stay naturally curious. Bye.